I think I've heard a Bieber song once. I think like Ashley and Lucy made me listen to it because I was like, really, who is this kid with a haircut?
What I would be doing if I wasn't an actor, Lord knows. I was at university, so I might have gone into something in that kind of direction.
What did you study?
I studied neuroscience.
And now you're bringing Hannah's mom into the problem.
Yeah.
I said it.
Yes, this is true, and I'm not sure where that's going. But listen, the power was out. I needed to fax something. She was the only one home. I go over, you know, this is how this.
And she happens to be kind of pretty.
And she's hot. Come on, let's be honest.
She's pretty hot.
Laura Layton's hot. Holly Marie Combs is hot. I got a good job.
Please call Ian Harding. You're gonna watch my Ustream to talk to Ian Harding.
We have a lot of really cute boys on the show. I'm not gonna lie. And every time a new character comes on, we're always like, "Who is it? Who's here? Where is he? Is that him? Oh, he's really cute." So.
Now, you mentioned your lovely girlfriend, Troy Ann, who's on Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah.
So I kind of wanted to ask you, if you were to guest star on her show,
I already have.
You
Yeah,
you did?
I'm on
Wait,
it.
when?
I'm on it. It's such a funny story. She broke up with me. Troy broke up with me, and I didn't want to break up. I knew that this was the right thing. The next day, completely unironically, I got an audition for her show, for a very small part on her show. A part that at that point in my career, I would not have typically gone out for, because it was like a one day of work on Pretty Little Liars.
But then you wanted that part, I'm guessing.
I wanted her back, and so I went after that part with the full force of every single person that works for me in this industry.
Premise. Your character.
Yes.
I don't like her that much.
Why? Tell me. I'm so intrigued.
Because she steals people. She cheats.
Oh, wait, are you talking about my sister's boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a really good thing to actually talk about, because everybody blames Spencer.
That's what I'm doing.
And you know what I want to turn around and say is she's a 16-year-old girl, and all of the boys that she's stolen, you know, they always kiss her first, and they're all over 18.
Yeah, they
so
should
can
know
we
better.
talk about the responsibility that needs to be taken as far as adult males in this community?
They need to go to jail, and he needs to stop watching this show
I don't buy your argument.
Why?
What you're doing is you're giving away all responsibility.
Are you saying she's just this Lolita that has no idea what she's doing?
She's not taking responsibility. She's putting it on these other people.
But she always does. That's why she always says, "No, this is wrong." She stops the relationship. I know he's like, I don't know what I've never seen the show.
That's the beauty.
He's like, I'm going to argue this point until I don't care anymore.
He read his notes very carefully.
Very well.
Come here.
That's what I like about him. Did I go all Italian on him?
That means it goes 0 to 60 in anger in 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's a real problem.
He wants to know if you're single. That was his next one.
Oh, stop it. You also know...
I think it's illegal in schools. I think it's illegal. You cannot
get
have cell
arrested
phones.
and dragged out to the jail that's in the high school?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, there was a moment the other day with Troy and Spencer where she was doing something, and I was it's really hard to like scold Troy.
Cell phones are okay in this school. They're allowed.
I mean, just be secretive about it. Like, don't be smart about it. If you're gonna text, do it in the desk, or figure out a way to do it while still looking at the teacher. Like, pull one of these.
Memorize the buttons.
Yeah.
I think you're giving our viewers a lot of ideas.
Yeah, teacher's gonna hate me.
I follow you girls on Twitter. I see what you guys are up to. And one time you tweeted that there was a ghost in your house.
I have a ghost in my house.
Tell me about this ghost.
Okay. The latest instance is my mom was just in town. It's probably 1 in the morning. I hear my mom, "Lucy, what, Mom? Are you making coffee?" "No, it's 1 in the morning. I'm not making coffee." So that happened. Doors close. Like, not slam, but they close. And I have, like, a motion sensor that lights up in my apartment. And I swear it'll light up sometimes when there's nothing under it. And
wow.
My dog barks a lot.
You should leave out Starbucks for the ghost.
Right? What did I do wrong?
It's making coffee in your house.
I don't feel that threatened, though, so that's good. But it definitely freaks me out.
We were starting late in the day and going really late at night. And then I think somebody was like, let's not do that. So then they started calling us at ungodly hours. And then going really late into the night. But I got here really early. It's our homecoming episode. Ooh. So I got in all of this hair and makeup, and I filmed a scene that literally took 10 minutes. It was just a quick shot. And so it was really funny to get all that dolled up and get in heels. And then they were like, "Run!" And and I did that. And then they were like, "Leave! Now you're done." And I was like,
"Oh, wow.
Awesome."
All of that.
We all have multiple love interests on this show. Multiple? Yeah, I'm not saying these girls get around, but I'm saying that they get a lot of attention from guys.
They're popular, right?
They're really popular, and sometimes
they can't help it.
No, sometimes you have to decide, which one you might like more.
So in your real life, did you go to prom? Did you have that experience?
I did go to prom.
What was that like?
I feel really, really embarrassed.
Why?
Prom? God.
Is it cheesy or something?
No, it's just I think prom. I'm also saying this because my brother actually just the other night went to prom. My little brother. Prom is the worst, man. So I was like, yes, this is the perfect dress.
What was it? Like a total princess gown?
No, it was quite beautiful. It was actually kind of funny. It was very like old school, like Hollywood glam. Because my mom, because I let my mom talk me into it. Because my mom and I have such different fashion senses, and she was like, "You never dress up. It's prom. Just be glamorous." So I bought this glamorous dress, and then I dressed up in it, and I was like, "I hate this, man. I want to wear Converses with a slip."
People telling me to relax.
Oh my gosh! Honestly, this is crazy. You only had one left.
Yes.
That is literally a record. No one's gotten that close. So, I'm shocked. Congratulations. You almost just won the whole favorite nickname?
When I was about 9, I was called Squasha.
Squasha.
Don't repeat that.
Give it to friends either. There's like a whole rule book with regifting.
Do you have a certain experience you had with this?
I've had a couple experiences where I've given someone a gift and then I see someone else with it and I'm like, hey, wait a minute. I remember I bought that for you, and then it's like, oh no, but it was, oh yeah, okay. Well.
So you're on the other side. Because your castmate apparently was a victim of regifting. He actually said he saw his gift get regifted.
What? Are you serious? Who saw that?
One of your castmates who came up here.
Lucas. It's probably Brendan. It's Lucas. You gotta be diplomatic about it. I mean, you can't give the same person back their gift a year later. It's
Pranks? Or what goes on behind the scenes?
This is Ashley. Benson. And she is the prankster on set. So whenever we're just sitting around, there'll be one of our lighting guys who's just doing something, his back not facing us, and she goes up and clothespins him and tries to get as many on as she can.
Without him noticing?
Without him knowing. So this poor guy will be walking around, doing lighting, climbing ladders, and he'll have a tail of clothespins. And that's all Ashley is doing. And we're just sitting here laughing, and it's so funny, but I'm like, Ash, take them off this guy.
I actually have been wanting to know this for a really long time, and I just thought of it. Can you go into wardrobe and borrow stuff if you like the character? Because this is a very fashionable show.
Yeah, no, it totally is. Especially with Hannah, whatever. And I'm sure if there was something, if I was going to an outside athletic kind of event, I'd be like, I need something from Emily's wardrobe because I clearly do not have as many sneakers as she does.
Right?
I have more heels. So when it comes to getting dressed up and stuff, I think I can do a pretty good job on my own. But as far as low key sporty, I would need to steal something from Emily's wardrobe for sure. Yeah.
It is funny story. The first time they put me in the hoodie and wanted me to run behind Emily during the finale when she's on the phone talking to Maya, they told me to stop running like a girl. Because I'd never put on the A hoodie before, and so I guess I was
too cramped. Yeah, and something we've actually talked about is that we thought that Caleb and Mona were getting really close in the last few episodes.
Very close.
Could that potentially turn into something, you think?
I don't know. Mona's all crazy now. I don't know if he's into that or what. And I personally, I'm hoping for some flashbacks. I want to put that hoodie on and show everyone how I did things. I want to know how I did things.
I get pretty close to the secret, we'll say. I'm trying to be as vague as possible.
I know, the secret.
The secret.
That's what we keep saying, the secret.
A little bit, I always say I'm a little bit confused because I was born in Johannesburg, raised in Australia, lived in London for 2 years, been here for 6.5 years, so I'm a little sort of all over the place. Am I putting it on? Totally not. But it just, over time, it just assimilates into something completely different, and I just, like I said, I think I'm just very confused.
You have a hodgepodge accent.
Oh,
after all
totally.
that time.
It's you drink a glass of wine and all of a sudden you're like, "G'day, mate," and then you're here and you're like, "Oh my God!" So it is a hodgepodge of absolutely everything.
I've learned so much about clothing on this show.
Really?
I mean, not really for me because my style is whatever is on my floor in my apartment. So I'll put that on. But they come in with the craziest outfits, and I'm just like, wow, I've never seen that before. So,
but like in a good way, right? Like
yeah,
stylish
not like,
and
wow,
fashionable,
what are you wearing?
not costume.
No,
wear.
no, not like this is, you know, a bad Lady Gaga impersonation. You know, things get steamy.
Steamy.
That's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it right there.
That's got my mind ticking away.
Exactly.
Steamy.
They have me doing so many fun things because Spencer is like a jack of all trades. She knows how to do everything. So they have me doing some field hockey, tennis, dancing.
Watch out.
Yeah, and so it's been really, really fun to get to just like, with every new episode, I'm like, so what am I doing this time,
What's
guys?
next? What's
and they're like,
next?
you're parasailing.
Crazy things have happened to them. I feel like Aria, I feel like she's pretty responsible, except for the fact that she's has a relationship with her teacher. But besides that, besides that, one little thing.
Only 21, but
You've been acting since you were a kid?
yes.
Since how old?
9, I want to say.
9, and then what do you start doing, like commercials and that sort of thing?
Oh yeah, I started doing commercials. My very first one was an extra in a Disneyland commercial. And I got to ride on Thunder Mountain all day. I got free food. I got to ride on rides, and it was the best day ever. So I told my parents I wanted to act.
Oh, you got a job on West Wing as a kid, which is a big deal, I guess. Was that
Rob
your first,
Lowe.
like, Oh, yeah, Rob
My
Lowe.
mom was excited.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's cute, right?
Yes, he is, yeah. And did you talk to Rob at all? Did you get to...
Yes, I took a picture with him, and I had a scene with him. And one of the girls, I played girl number 2, I want to say, and she was girl number 1. It was an awesome part.
I'm asking everyone about their Christmas plans, so you got to tell me, are you on the nice or naughty list?
I think today I'm on the naughty.
I already got this question. I think I'm probably going to be on the naughty list.
Why?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Craziest thing I've ever done for love. It's actually pretty recently. I drove 18 hours over the course of a day and a half to be with my boyfriend on New Year's. That's 1,000 miles, and my little Prius had to go through snow. I had to go through a lot. It was like trauma for me, but it was our first New Year's together, so.
Was it worth it?
Totally worth it. It was perfect.
Can I have an iced coffee, please? Thank you. I'm really sorry this is really boring for you guys, but I'm kind of hooked on coffee. It's just something that has to happen unless you want me to turn into like a sea hydra and like tear apart the camera.
Kind of looking for like something bad to happen, or for like a diva, or for like some, you know, something.
Because it's like expected.
Yeah, it's exactly like, okay, there's got to be like a downside to this, right? But I've, you know, yet to. Thank you.
Now, you kind of just want to glide. I'm holding your hand. We're in the opposite direction. That's not how you want to do it. You want to glide.
Oh, you look like a dove. A lovely dove.
A lovely dove. And then for the finale, you have to do a good pose. There we go. There we go. Where do we look? Looking like pros. And Santa always helps.
That's right.
When Santa comes and joins you, you know you're doing a good job, so we're doing a good job. Santa, what are you bringing Miss Shay Mitchell of Pretty Little Liars this holiday season?
I'm not allowed to say.
Oh, okay.
It's a surprise.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Even Santa has a secret.